Hello and welcome to this presentation. My name is Christian. I will be your host for the next approximately 25 to 30 minutes. And before I start, I wanted to thank you for being here and for taking this time to invest in your life in a life-changing opportunity that I hope it will be. So, as I said, my name is Christian. I am 37 years old. I work for a Swiss company at this moment, but had not been all over like that. I was born in Germany, I did school, did all my school there, started to work as a bank employee, and then when I went 22, I decided to give me a chance and come back to Portugal, where I live now, and work in the same area. Did not went as I expected, so after some months, I gave my place free and tried something new. So I joined the transports all over Europe. So I worked from the office, organizing all kind of transports with trucks all over Europe, especially in the UK. And it was okay. It was a really good job where I learned to speak better English, better French, Spanish, and so on. But after some years, it felt a bit, well, it was the routine. I was always doing the same, and I was not really recognized by the upper parts, to not say the boss. So I had to find something new. Even it has been very, very difficult, I have to say, with the start of the Brexit, which took me often a night and more than nights during the week of sleep because I had to be always online with my cell phone to help the trucks if there was any issue with paperwork and so on. But well, enough to me. As you see, today I'm here to share with you our platform from Icligo. And our motto is to explore, inspire and monetize. So to turn your travel passion into a success story. What this is really about, I will tell you now. Before I start that, just to say what I'm doing today, what you can expect of us today. So first I will explain you how or why do we exist. Then I will give you some statistical data of what we already achieved. Then I will present you the platform, how it works, our compensation plan. We will have some testimonies too, and you will then see the potential of the platform. So, what is really important to us is, if you're live with us, that you turn on your camera and that you point out your doubts so you can give your doubts to the person who invited you to be here today. So, we start with why do we exist? The tourism is the area that generates the most money in the world, so that's not really hidden. Everybody knows that. And in 2022, for example, in Portugal, it generated a direct and indirect contribution of 29.9 billion euros to the national gross domestic product, which represented 12%. As you can see, this was 22, okay? The expectation in 33, sorry, is that we achieve 56.4 million euros. So the thing is, last year, 2023, just as a curiosity, we already did 40 million euros in Portugal. So we're very, very near to the final score, which we thought it would be in 2033. Now, statistical data. Before I start the statistical data, indeed, I have to say Icligo is a Portuguese company. Okay, we have our offices based in Portugal in the Porto area, in Vila Nova de Gaia, where we have a support team which is already always open 24 hours by phone. We have lots of other teams working there, the marketing, the informatic team, the IT team. So everything is based there in Porto. But the enterprise does not operate from there to any client. Okay. So we are more than 4,500 travel consultants, and every client who wants to book anything with Icligo can only do it with a link or linked to a travel consultant. So the company is not our competitor, but yes, our support. So we already have, as I said, more than 4,500 travel consultants. We have more than 60,000 reservations, and these numbers change every day. I would nearly say every hour. And this generates a volume of 45 million euros. The company is only 9 years old, so in the last year we really achieved a big number. It was 17 million euros in the company. So you see, it is big. It is getting grower and grow and grower. And from this turnover, we had already more than 3 million euros distributed in commissions to the travel consultants. Now I will show you a little video where you can see exactly what we do and how this can be useful for you.
Did you know that tourism is the fastest growing industries in the world? When someone wants to book their vacations, there are many choices to make. Flights, accommodations, transfers, car renting, insurance, activities and tours. This translates into long and tedious hours of searching the web because you can't find everything you need in just one place. Icligo is here to change the way you book your travels, bringing it all together in one simple platform. You have packages, circuits, all types of accommodations, apartments, hotels, bed and breakfast, holiday homes, hostels and much more. Car rentals, transfers, insurances, tours and activities, and cruises all over the world. It condenses long and frustrating hours of planning into a simple experience of just a few minutes. With Icligo, there's another opportunity, our affiliate program. There is over 1 million reasons for you to be a part of Icligo as an affiliate. Here are some of them. Icligo shares 30 to 50% of the profit from each booking with the affiliate, creating a win-win system. Imagine that a person books a $5,000 trip through your link and that Icligo receives a commission of 15% on this type of product, which is $750. In this case, you would receive at least 30% of that, which is $225, with the possibility of reaching 50%, which is $375. Recommend the platform to whoever you want and you will earn commissions for all the bookings. It is as simple as sharing your link with your friends and family or through social media. As you make more bookings, your commission percentage increases and the company recognizes you for it. You can work anytime, anywhere. You will have a support team ready to give you all the help you may need, 7 days a week. You will have access to a virtual office where you can manage all your reservations and all the traffic you are generating on the website. You can participate in exclusive events where you will learn everything you need to succeed as an affiliate. Icligo is not just a travel platform, it's a culture, a way of life. It's a team where everyone wants to see you succeed. Whatever your dreams may be, we want you to make them real. Icligo. Just go.
So we just saw the little video, and now I will try to explain you a bit better in the next steps what exactly you've seen. So, who might be interested in joining Icligo? First, of course, a traveler, so that you can create your own reservations and bookings and earn money with them, as you just saw in the video. You can have discounts and win some commission. The second step is as a freelancer that you make tourist advice to your friends and family and earn money with this too. Okay. And we have the third step, the promoter step, where you can just share your platform so that your customers can make their reservation autonomously and you earn money with that. You just have to share your link, which will be in the back office, okay, as explained in the video, and you have to do nothing else than wait that the customers do their booking. If it works like that for you the best, that can be either way, a traveler, freelancer, or promoter. Now I have two testimonials, and I will start first with Victor. He is Portuguese but living in the UK, and he joined Icligo just about a year ago.
Hello, I'm Vitor. My wife Sandra and I joined Icligo in February 2023 while planning our holidays. We were attracted by the opportunity to earn from our own travels. Initially, we used Icligo for personal bookings, but in June we started selling to the public. And it was a good decision because in 6 months we completed 30 bookings, totaling 31,000 euros in sales and all of it thanks to Icligo's comprehensive online training, live classes, sessions with our upline on one-on-one sessions, and these things have been key to our success. I can say that the platform equipped us with all the necessary tools for our growth. And I'll give you an example. Our most significant booking was a 3,600 trip to Dubai for two people. We planned it in just 30 minutes, earning us a really good commission of 150 euros. Our current aim this year is to triple sales and guide more people towards achieving the same success we had. Um, and for all of this, thank you, Icligo.
Thank you, Victor. And then we have another testimonial of Zé Carlos. He works too with his wife in the company. He is living in Portugal, but he often goes to the UK because he has another job. Okay, he has a full-time job and is using Icligo for now as a part-time job, and who knows for his future. So let's hear what he has to say.
Hi, my name is José Carlos. I started working with Icligo since 2051. At the time with my girlfriend, now it's my wife. And we started working with Icligo just to try to have cheaper holidays. After some time, we understood, we went to a company event, and we understood that the company offers us a lot more than just cheaper holidays. We can gain a lot of money using Icligo. You can buy your holidays with a lower price, but you can sell trips to other person, and you can also create a team that works with you, and with that you can expand your profits, and that can all of that can give you financial independence. That is something that other companies cannot do for you. And the company also gives you a lot of training, so you can be prepared to do everything. It offers you training related to social network, training related to the area, to the touristic area, and he teaches how to reserve holidays for other persons, how to manage social networks, how to manage the operators, everything that you really need to know. The company will teach you, and that's something that it will improve easily and faster your knowledge and your experience to work with the company. And as it is so easy, or not so easy, because you need to work and you need to take the trainings, but it's not so hard as you are expecting when you are changing from one area to another. We started looking at it in a different way, and we started working a little bit harder. And after some time, we understood that it really can be our future, So right now we have a different view of our lives, and we are planning to have, at least for one of us, uh, to have Icligo as the main job, and not only a part-time job as we are doing right now. I really like a lot the company where are working right now. I really like a lot what I do there. I'm a programmer, a software programmer, but Icligo, it's a different way of taking my life. It offers a lot of things, including free time. You can manage your time as you want. You can work with the people that you want. You can work where you want, and you can gain the money that you want. It depends how many time you want to expand or to use to improve your business. So Icligo can be your future, can be my future, can be a part-time job, can be whatever you want. You just need to try. And that's the beautiful thing of Icligo. I love it. So you can love it also. So
So, thank you, Joseph, for his testimony. As he said in the end, iClio is for everybody. So it can be just a part-time starting, as you say, as you saw, for Victor and Jose and their wives. It started like a part-time job, and they are trying to get it to a full-time job. So you can start, try out, and see how it works with no risk, because, as they say, you work when you want, with the persons you want, and there's a lot of support. This leads us to the compensation plan. So, of course, we want to work and have fun, but in the end, we all want to have some profit too. So, this is the plan. How it works? It is defined by a scoring system, and all bookings that you do or your team generate points. And these points will make you climb the levels. Okay. As you saw in the video before, iCligo gives to the consultants from 30 to 50% of the profit margin of every booking. Okay. So how does that work? You start as junior, so you get at least 30% of the profit margin from Icligo at your bookings. And then as you will make points during your lifetime, so to say, you will climb the levels. You can be senior, master, coordinator, director, and so on. And you see here below what the percentage of the margin profit then will be given to you. Here, maybe some examples so you can see easily how it works in the end, and how you can make reservations, and how do you earn your money, and how much time you need to spend, some kind like that. The first example, Patricia, my wife, she made a reservation with a destination of the clients in Cuba, Varadero, and the total value of the trip were 8,019 euros. She gained a commission of 267 euros for what she had to work 1 hour. So here we can say she earned 267 euros for one working hour. I don't know about you, but in my main job, I do not earn that hour, not even close. But I don't know if it can be interesting for you or not. Another example, Sandra and Victor we just heard, they made another reservation to Tenerife, as the other one then Dubai he said was his best, but we just took that one as an example, where he gained a total value of 2,780 euros, which is client paid. He got a commission of 141 euros, but he only took 20 minutes. So in this case, they could have done 3 of them in 1 hour, and they would earn over 420 euros. And that would be the potential of the hour. Okay, this is the potential of Icligo. We have another example. In this case, Katja and Jose. We just heard Jose too. I know we only heard men today, but that does not mean only men work here. Okay. They did a reservation on 4,982 euros, where they got 234 euros, but they took 2.5 hours. So if we divide the 234 by 2.5 hours, maybe they only did, okay, about 80 euros an hour, some bit more maybe. Not kind of good, right? So 80 euros an hour is not that good, I understand. But well, let's get to the last example of Carolina. She did a reservation. Okay, she did not wear to. That's strange. The total value of the trip were 2,400 euros. She gained a commission of 98 euros and 24 cents, and she took 10 seconds doing this reservation, even without knowing the destination. That is, I'll explain to you. You remember the part we spoke before? You can be a traveler, freelancer, or promoter, just sharing the link. Exactly that is what she did and what she does. Okay, she works like that usually in the social networks. She just shares ideas of trips with her link, and the clients, if they like it, they enter it and they do the bookings. And this was the same way. So the clients entered the link, did the booking, Carolina gets the commission, and then afterwards, of course, we get the information where the clients are traveling to, because the client needs to be linked to an agent, to a consultant. So Carolina will give the client support if he needs any help because he booked his trip over and linked to Carolina. Now I'll just show you our platform and explain you a little bit how it works. So this is our site, icligo.com, and here below we have the globe, and you can choose your language in which you prefer to work and your currency even so, okay? If you want to check it in pounds, of course you can check it in pounds, so we will do like that now. Okay, so we have here our site, and we have different motors to search different things. We have the multi-destination, which I will leave for the end. Then we have the accommodation, if the customer or you just need a hotel, someplace to stay. We have the other one, the flight and hotel, the traditional trip to a city where you will stay and then come back by plane, by ship, whatever. Then we have the packages. These are packages with all inclusive, with a tour guides, like, whatever. Everything is planned. You just need to go, and you will be taken everywhere, and everything is guided, and you have just to follow somebody. And then we have the cruises, like the Royal Caribbean, the Embassy, the big cruises of the seas. So everything is here. Then we have activities, which I will explain you a bit later too. The transfers, which are not more, not less, the transport that you have booked in before from the airport to your hotel and the hotel to the airport. So do not have to call a cab or an Uber or whatever. When you arrive at the destination, somebody will be there. You know, the guys with the paper and your name, somebody will be there to take you to your destination. Then we have rent a car, of course. So that you have to, if you only need to rent some cars somewhere. And a road trip where you can plan, as it says, your road trip, and this system can help you to check how many kilometers you expect to do per day and what are the hotels or the possibilities of accommodation in that area where you will be at the night. So you can plan your road trip in before, so you don't have to lose time during it, and you can really enjoy it. So now you're coming to the multi-destination, okay, as explained. Let's just start here, maybe looking from the 1st of March for 2 adults, and we will see that your nationality, usually we do it with Portuguese, of course. In this case, it is not really a sense that we do it in Portuguese, so let me just look where you are. Yeah, almost. It's the United Kingdom. So here we go. And now we have the multi-destination, which we know we start on the 1st of March, and I'll pick just a city in the UK. So imagine we start from Manchester. That's where Jose, who spoke before, sometimes works and sometimes goes to work. So let's start from Manchester. And let's say you want to explore Spain. So we're going to Barcelona, where you will enjoy 3 nights. And then after Barcelona, you will although check the capital, Madrid, where we'll stay another 3 nights. And for now, that's it. We could use and add more destinations and whatever, but for now, this is all. And if you want to return to Manchester, you just confirm. If not, we could change the destination to any point we want. If you start in Manchester and, for example, want to finish in London or want to finish in Switzerland, in Brazil, wherever, it's up to you. Okay? I'll just keep it like that, and we move onwards. That was the time where you usually have to look on over 10, 20, 30 or more sites and pages where to look for accommodation in Barcelona, in Madrid, which is the best flight, which fly from Manchester to Barcelona, how do I get from Barcelona to Madrid, the faster, the easiest, and the cheapest. Our system does that in about, well, you saw it, I don't know, was it a minute? Maybe. Okay, here we have the first Manchester to Barcelona. We have the selected, the one which the system thinks is the best for you as a visitor, okay? It would be EasyJet from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. There are some which are cheaper, but here you have, for example, a flight of 6 hours because there's one stop. Here was cheaper, but there would be on stop too, so you would lose time. So the system just gives you what he thinks is the best. You can change everything if you want. From Barcelona to Madrid, in this case, the quickest way to go is not a plane. So the system chooses the train. Why not go by train? So you just enjoy the trip and see other things. If you don't want to go by train, okay, no problem. You can just go down here and select the plane for £16 plus for both adults. Okay, not for each, only the difference of the price is already almost and every time for both adults. For well, in this case for both adults. In another case, if there would be more people traveling, it will be the full price for the whole group. And then coming back from Madrid to Manchester, well, we do not have an option of direct flight on these days, so he would say the British would be the best one. I'll just leave it like that for now. And we move on to the accommodations. The system gives us almost every time three options. Your selection, which is the one he thinks or the system thinks is the best for you in price, average, quality. Then the best price, so one of the cheapest, and the most popular is the one which has been mostly booked the last times. Okay, in the last month or 2 months, for example. I'm sorry. We have another 806 accommodations in Barcelona. So we can just go here over see more accommodations and check out if we find something that is more proper to you. We can use these filters here on the left side, as you can see, with a 5 stars, 4 stars. As it is only for sleep, in this case, I would say a 3 stars is okay. But every time I go to a hotel, bed and breakfast must be inclusive. So, okay, here we have some suggestions that we can filter here too if we want to be the most close to the center or the most popular. If you want to lie on the lowest price first, you can just choose what you want. In this case, I will check if the best to the center, but they are so expensive. Well, maybe I'll keep the Barcelona Novotel and go to the next destination. Here in Madrid, it's just the same, okay? We could choose whatever we want, but imagine you have family in Madrid or you know somebody and you don't need the accommodation. No problem. We have just this button where we can turn off the accommodation and the system just leaves us with no accommodation booked and we can keep on. Then we come to the activities, as I spoke before, that I would show you now. For example, in Barcelona, we have more than 1,380 tickets. So for the Parkwell or the hop on, hop off tour or for the Sagrada Family, the church, you can buy nearly everything here. And so you do not have to go to places and buy there, wait in the files. You can just go all over. For Madrid, the same. In this case, a tour, for example, of Segovia. We have tickets for games, football games, basketball, whatever. Everything you imagine that you have a ticket or can have a ticket for, Icligo can sell it. And you can buy it, of course. So let's move on. And now we arrive to the resume of our trip from Manchester, Barcelona. And then we can choose if in Barcelona we want to add a transfer, as I explained before, or we need a car for rent a car. In this case, in Europe, the usually it's not really needed. The public transport is very, very good, so you can achieve everything by train or metro or tram or bus. So I would not choose anything of that for these towns. If you want to just click and choose what better fits to you, and then we can just go on and confirm the booking, or we can save it. As we do not want to decide now if we want to go or not, we just save it. And I'll just give the name, Euro trip Barcelona, Madrid. Okay, and I can save this idea here. This is the thing where we work as a promoter. We can now, as we have the link, just share it, okay, by email, by Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram, whatever. Click the link, you can share it where you want with your friends. Their friends can enter it, can customize it, or book the idea, okay? Imagine your friends want to just book the idea, just click on this. The idea that you planned with the accommodation in Barcelona is done. They don't need one in Madrid. They just book it. You get the money. Or they want to customize it because they need to, well, they need accommodation in Madrid. Okay, they need to add one there because they don't have family there as you. They just choose a new accommodation in Madrid, make the booking through your link, linked to you, and you get commission of this booking. Okay, even with the client doing almost everything by himself. Okay, this is our platform, and then our little back office. where you can check everything what's going on in your business, in your company, with the reservation of, well, the management of your reservations, with the management of your business, with the management of your business, of your financial. You can buy gifts, you can do trainings, okay? For example, the Icligo Academy, which is only in Portuguese by now, but it will be, okay, it will be in many languages very soon with artificial intelligence, and you will be able to assist to these academies and to these trainings, as Jose and Victor both said, which are very, very important to learn everything about tourism, and not only that, in English too. Our events, I will just click. They are, for now, mostly in Portugal. They are presential events with training in person of the CEO, our mental coach, our coach, whatever, who wants to evolve as a person, not only as a business, but even so as a professional. These events are very, very important to go, and you can everything you want. The information is here. And then on the dashboard, you see everything what is happening in the company, who is doing bookings, who is being the best one this month, for example, which in January, if we start, you can see we have in January, for example, 33,500 euros of bookings from this agent, no limit, for example. If we check out the last year, let me just check here. So we check out the 1st of January from last year until the 31st of December. Let me check. And we have a full volume of 266,000 euros that this agent did sell. Okay. Only him, Carlos Neves, did this amount of sales to customers and clients. And you can see in the top 10, the top 11, 12, 13, we have more than 100,000 euros in the top 18 at least. And you see it goes on with 90,000. So it is absolutely possible to achieve these numbers. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the presentation. And how can you take part and gain some money from your side? Well, you can get your own platform. Okay. And then you can just work how you prefer to work and, well, monetize it the best way you can with the support of the company, with the support of the teams. Of course, you will never be alone because everybody in this company helps the other one, as the success of each and everybody of us is the success of the company, and that is really important to us. So you can be at a full one-time price of 349 euros. Okay, you can become a travel consultant with a low investment and start earning from today. Or you can do a phased payment if you don't want to pay it in once. They are phased in 3 times, 132 euros per month in 3 months. You can just do 3 soft installments and start earning money right now too, because the full access will be all ready for you too. So you can just start working and, who knows, gain money too, then use this money for paying for your platform. What do you have access to if you join it? Well, first, of course, the platform that I showed you in the back office. Then you'll get the license to sell in tourism, because we need a license to sell. You will get access to high commissions, as you saw before. You can have a potential of an hour income that is, well, at least around 50, 60 euros. The reservations we saw, which are not that big. You have access to campaigns in first hand. This means the promotions which come, you will be the first to know. The Icligo trip is a trip that the best agents of the year gain for free. For example, this year, the 10 best agents selling last year, the ones I showed you, will have a paid trip by the company, which is not yet official, but I think it might be to the Asia. They will gain it just for free. So they will have 12 days of trip with all inclusive, knowing other locations to explore, to go, to visit, and to get knowledge for the customers, because they were the best and the company just gives that. There are other incentives, other trips during the year where you can, if you do not win it, buy it for a special price too. Okay, for example, last year we went to Punta Cana, the Dominican Republic, The price for the non-winners was 1,400 euros per person. But as we are Icligo licensed and the consultants, we got the chance to go by 1,100 euros, so 300 euros less than the usual price. Then you will have the access to the Icligo Academy, as I said, which will be soon in English. The taxes here are paid officially, so this is an official business, an official tourism business where we really just show everything very in clear. And you will get an offer of 2 vouchers worth any voucher of 50 euros for our Your Mental Gym, which I did not speak about yet. It is a platform of our mental coach where we work exclusively on personal development with many, many trainings, which are really interesting. They are to buy, okay? These are the ones which are not for free, and you can sell them to customers and clients or friends who might be interested. They are for now in Portuguese too only, but as the other academy, it will be very, very soon in English too. And to finish, firstly, thank you for the time you took listening to me in the end. See if it makes any sense for you to join us, and if this can be the way and your way to find a new travel for your life, to find a new destination. And just to finish with a sentence which I really enjoy is what our friend Albert Einstein said: madness means always doing the same and expecting different results. So if you want to be different, try something different, okay? And the last thing, if you'll join this, please, my name is Christian Paiva. Tell me just a few words when you go by me or if you join, find the way to contact me and to tell me, well, I saw the presentation in English and that's why I got into. That would be really, really important for me. Thank you very much and have a good day.